Hello, I'm Alberto and welcome to room 5. Now this is, they told me to talk about something and, well, I've got a question. I always ask myself questions all the time, and the question that I have on my mind today is, does true love really exist? And if it exists, does it endure? Is it something that lasts? Oh, let's take a look at some examples. I think the classic example, it's like my grandparents. They're the only people who make me believe that true love really exists and that it can last forever, even past death. Yeah, let me tell you the story of how they met. My grandfather was 16 years old, a teenager, and he was very popular in his school, in his high school, and he was giving a pep rally. Now, pep rally, this is very American. You've probably seen it in many movies. A pep rally is when they say, "Go team, go! Come support our football team. It's going to be great." In the gymnasium, they set up like a pep is like energy. So they try and promote school spirit and get you to go to the football games and promote the team. So my grandfather was leading this pep rally, and he's like, "Go support our team this weekend. It's an important game. You can't miss it." And well, this is like a Hollywood movie. I mean, this you can't write this really. And well, the following day, my grandfather was waiting for the bus, and there was a nice young lady waiting for the bus too. She went up to him, she approached him, and she said, "Hey, what was the score? Or did we win?" Something like that. And he said, "I don't know, I didn't go," which was kind of ironic because he was trying to convince everyone else to go to the game. And he didn't go. And she said, "You didn't go?" And he said, "Yeah, I had to work." My grandfather has always been, even since he was a teenager, a hard worker. So, well, they got to talking, and he went home later that day, and he told my great-grandmother, his mother, he told my great-grandmother, he said, "Mom, today I met the woman I'm going to marry." He said this after meeting her for about 10 minutes. Well, they got to talking in school, and it's a very funny story. My grandfather is a pharmacist, so he's very precise. He's very accurate. In fact, when I didn't finish my food as a child, he would say, "You left 10 milligrams on the plate." Because, yeah, well, he had a good eye for that stuff. So they were making plans, and my grandfather said, well, Alberto, before he was my grandfather, young Alberto said, "What time should I pick you up?" And she said, 7:38. Meaning 7:30, 8 o'clock. 7:30-ish, as we say, 8-ish. Well, my grandfather took that as 7:38 on the dot. Yeah, so he went to her house, and there he was waiting with his finger by the doorbell, 7:37 and 50 seconds, 10, 9, and he rang the doorbell at 7:38. He only found out a few years later that she meant 7:30 or 8 o'clock, but being the precise calculating pharmacist that he was, or that he is, because he's still alive, well, he interpreted it as 7:38. Now, the rest is a Hollywood story. They ended up married happily ever after. And they got married, and their true love lasted. And in fact, my grandmother, sadly, passed away some years ago. And a part of my grandfather passed away with her. In fact, he feels like half of him is gone. So, does true love exist? Well, I know two people who have proved that it not only exists, but it's longer than life. It will endure longer than we can endure. And now, the unfortunate thing, that this is a very strange, rare case. But keep looking. You're going to find it. True love does exist, and it's real. This is room 5. I'm Alberto. See ya.